That dream that you're holding in your mind, it's possible. It's possible.
Everything really does begin with you.
Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is training.
Fail early, fail often, fail forward. Successful people fail a lot.
And it's not the end until you've given up.
Hey everybody, it's good to see you again. Trip with Pack Health over here. I'm talking to you in the content space right now. Let's jump right in. Today's vlog is all about how to stay motivated. We're going to talk to you a little bit about if you're having issues with implementing life change, if things aren't just aren't going the way you want. We're going to explore a little bit about what's going on in your brain and why some of those things are happening, why things may be difficult for you, and why it's okay. It's actually a lot more normal than you think. So we'll be talking to Michael McMorris today. Michael has so many abbreviations and letters after his name, I can't even keep up with them. The guy is a dynamo. I really think you're going to like him. But before we get into all that, let's talk about some updates. For starters, we hired 6 new people, and we're really excited to have them on the team. You can look at them right here. I'm not going to be able to keep up with everybody for too much longer. We're getting so big. We're hoping to double in size in the next month or so, which is super exciting. Additionally, we've got decals all over the walls of quotes of people who have been positively impacted by Pack Health. If you walk into our building, walking down the hallway, we actually have a timeline of everything that we accomplished and every major milestone that we had when we first started as a company up until this point. And big news coming down the pipeline, the Rise of the Rest is actually coming to Birmingham. So for people who don't know what that is, the founder or the CEO of AOL is actually going from 5 cities in 5 days on a road trip across the nation. And they want to look for potential startups to invest in that are in the tech environment, that kind of center around technologies. They're going to stop along the way and actually see what Pack Health has to offer to get an idea of the kind of startups that are in this city. We will do a presentation for that team and actually introduce a couple of our members who have had very positive life change in the amount of time that they've been experiencing Pack Health and been enrolled. Okay, now that we've talked about that, let's take a look at what's going on around the office. Ambush. Hey.
Hello.
Okay, so surprise question for you guys.
Yes.
When you guys are trying to implement life change and it's not going so well, what do you guys do to stay motivated?
For me, I know that I literally will not get any goals done unless I write them down. Like I have a list of like each year, 2018 goals, boom, 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 boom. And then at the end of the year, I look at it and I'm like, okay, I got some of them. But on a smaller scale, if I'm trying to, let's say, work out more often or, you know, get a little bit more exercise in my routine and I'm not doing that, if I don't schedule it in my calendar, I plan to plan. So if I schedule it in my calendar for like next week, I know I'll go like Tuesday and Thursday. But if I don't do that, then it's not happening.
Gotcha.
Usually every Sunday morning I do a recap. I say what worked this week and what didn't work. You know, whether it be exercise goals, whether it be diet goals, whether it be social life goals, whatever it is for life. I break that down. If something didn't work, I think, why didn't this work? What can I do to fix this? Make a plan. I put it in my calendar. I open up every little event and I add a description and things like that. And I make it work.
I just think about my end goal. I think about how lucky I am to wake up today, and so why not make the best out of it?
Gotcha. So you try to keep a positive mindset.
Absolutely.
And envision how your life is going to be once you achieve it. Very cool. Okay guys, like I said, I'm here with Michael, and changing is hard. It's and I think one of the first questions I'd like to ask so that people realize how normal they are, what are common issues that people run into when they're trying to start new habits?
Yeah, well, I think, well, first of all, you have to realize that not everybody's ready to change. There's a lot of good theories out there that state that sometimes people 6 months, 3 months out, a month out, before they're really ready to change anything. So if you're trying to change something that you're not ready to change, that can really be difficult. Some people try to change too much at one time.
Bite off more than they can chew.
Exactly. And so revamping everything overnight, you know, saying that, well, I don't eat healthy now, but next week I must eat healthy every meal. Well, that's not really realistic. It's not really going to work. As you're making these changes, you're constantly having to think about every step you're taking. And that can be exhausting. when you're not changing, you just eat whatever you want.
Right.
But here you have to really think about it, put some effort into it, and that can be really exhausting.
So nobody should feel ashamed of having difficulties trying to change.
No, it's
at
very
the outset.
common.
It's
Yeah,
very
very common, very normal
Gotcha.
for that to happen.
Right. So lastly, how can people overcome the challenges that they face when they're starting new habits?
Yeah, well, I think here at Pack Health we advocate, taking tiny steps.
Yeah.
Picking one habit, one behavior, and just working on that one thing.
Okay.
Another thing they could do is do some tracking. Tracking can help people to see areas they're doing really well, and can also see areas that that they could potentially start to work on. So,
Awesome. All right, well, guys, that's it for us. So to summarize, you're totally normal. Don't feel ashamed that you are having difficulty changing, because it takes energy, it takes work, and start small. Figure out what you can approach from the get-go, and just focus on that one thing, and those little things have a way of bleeding over into the rest of the habits of your life. But Michael, thank you so much. Guys, if you have questions, contact your health advisor. It's what they're here for, and we will see you guys in the next vlog.
all right.
Take care.